Hey, this is your Olympic hero, Kurt Angle. And I want to give a huge shout out to Daryl and Werner of the wrestling podcast CovalentTV. These guys work extremely hard and give an honest review. It's the second best podcast in the world, second to the Kurt Angle Show. Oh, it's true. It's damn true.
Hey Daryl, hey Warner, this is Thick Mama Pump, Jordan Grace, coming at you through a Snapchat filter because honestly, it's just easier this way for me, for you, and definitely for my self-esteem because I don't feel like putting on makeup right now, and you know how it is. But I heard you guys do a wrestling if I can talk today, podcast called I'm going to say this right, hopefully. Covalent, fingers crossed, that's how you say it, because I think I would normally pronounce it Covalent, but Covalent Wrestling Podcast. So I hope that is awesome. I hope you guys get, a bazillion views on it or listens or however podcasts work because everybody does them on Zoom nowadays. But talk to you later. Bye.
All right, man, I want to skip all of the filler tonight. I want to get straight to it, guys. So that means, welcome to your outrageously entertaining SmackDown review. It is your boy, Mr. Starks.
Big time.
I want to skip all the bullshit tonight. I'm in that type of mode. I'm sorry. I'm in that type of mode. Hold on, let me fix one thing with my camera. Let me do this because I'm on, but there we go. A little trimmy to dim. Oh, shit. There we go. We good. I had to, make sure everything was nice and crispy and lined up. We are good. Yeah, man.
Gotcha, bitch.
Yeah, man. I'm in that type of mode tonight because me and Werner got a lot to cover on tonight's show. We really do. So all of the bullshit, all of the in-between, we gonna get straight to it. I'm on a straight to it type of deal tonight. And speaking of being straight to it, y'all know what to do. Do I need to be straight to it with y'all, man? Y'all need to be a part of that like gang, comment gang, share gang, and donation gang, especially the donation gang, because it's dope shit coming up as it always is at Covalent TV. And if you want it to be the best it possibly can be, you'll put your best foot forward into the show. And if you don't want to put your best foot forward into the show and you don't get the content you're asking for, guess whose fault that is? That would be yours as the viewer. Because I'm going to tell you what, a lot of these other content creators, they are at a point where they get stuff handed to them. So they don't work hard for their opportunities. We work hard for our opportunities. So we ask that y'all work hard for us because that helps us grow as a channel. Okay? I gave y'all the free way. I gave y'all the way that y'all can motherfucking donate. It's easy work. Streamlabs, link pin, Cash App right there in front of your goddamn face. Y'all be acting like it don't exist. It's right there in front of your face. See right underneath SmackDown right there? I'm sorry, Smack Zone. Right underneath Smack Zone right there. It's right there. It's always been there. Okay? So don't act brand new in this motherfucker. All right, guys. Now, the reason why I want to get straight to it, and guys, we got to do something different tonight. We got to switch up the format. We almost going pay-per-view style in a way, but just a little bit more refined, a little bit more detailed. Because actually, guys, we're going to still bring you beautiful people the news. We're going to do that for you. We got you. We got that covered. But we will not actually be holding one special accountable tonight. I know that may upset some of you. You know what I'm saying? The same way how, seeing us not live might have motherfucking brought joy to some people. And I bet you they was like, oh, look, they ain't live at the time. I know it all. Oh, yeah. Oh, this is good. They having issues. Nope. Streamlabs was having issues and we weren't. Streamlabs was having issues. We weren't. We good. As you can see, we are here. So you can't ask us why are we late. Bitch, we was getting chicken wings. We ate them in 3 minutes. We set a world record. Werner ate 30 chicken wings off of a fat bitch's ass in under 30 seconds. Guinness showed up. It was great. Y'all missed it. We didn't record it for y'all because y'all don't donate enough.
That's right.
If y'all wanted to see that, then in which case y'all would have donated.
Mm-hmm.
Fair? I think that's fair. I think that is very, very, very fair. Yes, chicken wing emojis are welcome. I appreciate the chicken wing emojis. But let's not bullshit any further, guys. Let's go ahead and get into 10 News.
Vince McMahon has settled with the SEC. He has to pay a $400,000 fine and repay WWE $1.33 million after he violated the Security Exchanges Act.
Hey, Warren, I'm feeling like an asshole tonight. Why the fuck are WWE referees wearing Shake Shack employee outfits?
I thought this was a one-time thing with Monday, but no, it's on NXT and SmackDown.
No, I'm feeling like being an asshole tonight. Like, I'm in that type of mode. Like,
I don't get why either. I think it's stupid.
Anything that pisses me off about tonight, I'm bringing it up. Y'all don't understand how much decorum I have on these shows. Like, there's times where I really just want to just go off on rants, and I can't because I'm like, we got to cover the show.
Mm-hmm.
But tonight, fuck it. Why are they wearing Shake Shack employee outfits?
What's wrong with the traditional zebra? What is wrong with that?
Werner, God damn it. I hate when you play stupid sometimes. Werner, WWE is trying to alter the footprint of professional wrestling as a fucking entity.
Hey. That is sports entertainment, not professional wrestling.
Man, get the fuck out of here. They want to, if they could change professional wrestling, they'll change that too. Look at how people. Okay, Warren. If what you were saying was true, let's play your game since you want to be a troll. If what you were saying was true,
I'm not being a troll.
Hold on. If what you were saying is true, then why do WWE fans look down on professional wrestling and actually watch it? Why do they? Hold on, wait. Why do they watch it to look down on it? If WWE wasn't trying to change the brains of their fan base into not liking professional wrestling, why do their fan base watch it just to shit on it? Go.
Because they like to hate. Because they like to hate watch.
So you're saying that's not what they've been conditioned to do?
Pretty much, because it's only WWE all the time.
So without knowing, you just agreed with me then, because that's what I just said from the get-go, and you're like, no, sports entertainment, and I'm like, no. Vince McMahon wanted to kill professional wrestling.
Yes.
He didn't want to take the F out. He wanted to take the second W out.
Right.
We all know this. Sports entertainment was Vince's vision regardless. So that's like a non sequitur. That was Vince's vision regardless. Like if professional wrestling had went away, Vince McMahon still would have been doing sports entertainment. Can we agree on that? Was his vision not sports entertainment since the beginning?
Yes.
Okay. Don't try to give the motherfucking WWE drones an out with that bullshit, because that's what they go to. We're fans of sports entertainment. No. Hell no. In 2025, I'm holding a fire to every single one of you fucking weirdos. I swear to God. Which is why, Warren, and I'm going to touch on the Vince McMahon thing, pause. I'm going to talk about that, because I got to read something that gives that context, because, again, we don't want to get sued. I'm going to touch on something that gives that additional context. But first, I got to say this. I have to say this. If you are trolling in any of our, like, social media comment sections, I'm going to teach y'all this beautiful thing about being masculine and having masculine frame. I'm not going to argue with you. We're not going to reply to you. We're not about to do that. We're not. You know what we're going to do? We're going to actually get in front of the camera where our faces are shown. Now, based off of the, the pattern of this microphone, I have to have it up here close to my mouth. Otherwise, it won't pick me up that well. But there's my face. We get in front of these cameras with our faces showing, lighting on us, the whole 9 yards. We get in front of these cameras and say what the fuck we want to say. You know why? Because that's what real men do. We don't hide behind a keyboard and type our opinion. No. The only time we ever do that is when it's just something super outrageous. Like, we gotta comment on it immediately. Like, when we see a tweet that's just so crazy that we can't not comment on it, that's different. But like this, no, dude, when it comes to our takes, we're going to get in front of a camera and give you our takes. We're not fucking, I'm not going to give no free pub to dude, but there's a dude in the wrestling community that everybody fucking cum guzzles with his zesty ass profile picture. Everybody cum guzzles this fucking dude. And I'm like, dude, all of his takes are behind a fucking keyboard. A majority of his takes are behind a keyboard. This dude does not get on live streams and says the same shit he says. He doesn't. Which tells me he's just as afraid of as all these other motherfuckers of losing his press passes and his cheese platters. Y'all got to stop falling for the fake martyrs, dude. Y'all got to stop falling for these fake martyrs, bro. Straight up. Oh, I'll die in the honor of being contrarian. I'll die for every other of my media people's sins. I'll do it. I'll be the martyr. Stop falling for that bullshit. Because I see y'all under them posts dick riding. Cut that shit out. I told you in 2025, I'm keeping that same energy. Cut that shit out. Seriously. Come fuck with the people who actually got the balls to get on a camera and say what they say. You want to know why we remember Martin Luther King with fondness? Because he was one of the first civil rights activists to get in front of a camera and say what the fuck he said. Mm-hmm. Go to the Capitol and say what the fuck he said. Seriously. Stop glorifying these people that hide behind profile pictures. Cut it out. Because I'll be seeing, and it's a few of y'all. I dare you motherfuckers to lie. It's a few of y'all that I be seeing y'all be under them posts, dick riding, trying to get some likes. Cut that shit out. Cut that shit out. You are grown. Cut that shit out. It makes me sick when I see that bullshit. Stop. Y'all are too old for that bullshit. Cut it out. If somebody go, oh, he's so angry. Is this what he considers masculine frame? No, I'm passionate about this topic because you get so sick and tired of seeing motherfuckers dick riding. Stop. Mm-hmm. If there was a motherfucker that followed us that I felt was dick riding, I would say they was dick riding. I would say it. I'd be like, hey, man, you got to chill a little bit. You got to chill a little bit. You're going a little too hard. I would say it to a person that follows us. You know what? For the sake of what I'm saying, so it don't seem like this is directionless, this is not free pub. This was within context, so this is not free pub. I see too many of y'all motherfuckers under this motherfucker E-Boo's posts. Dick riding. Dick riding. And you know who you are. And you know who you are. That motherfucker has to be the biggest fake martyr in the entire IWC. I'll die for the sins of my media partners. When in all actuality, when he put his fucking phone away, he's going out for tacos with these weirdos. And they laughing because they like, oh, how much money did you make off of your Twitter this month? This is a gimmick to these motherfuckers. This is real to us. Mm-hmm. And no, we're not talking about the pro wrestling aspect because no, it's not still real to us, damn it. We're talking about what we do. How we make it a duty to get in front of this camera and tell y'all motherfuckers the truth. We take this very seriously. And I'm tired of seeing y'all grown-ass, over 40 adults, dick-riding motherfuckers that hide behind their goddamn accounts. They don't even get in front of a camera and say these words. They don't go into press scrums and say this shit. Y'all gotta stop. It's sickening. Because you know what I'm going to start doing? On everything I love. You want to know what I'm going to start doing? Whenever I see y'all, I'm going to put that conceited gif where he make that face like, I'm going to put it right underneath it. Right underneath your dick riding. I'm going to put it there. I'm going to embarrass the fuck out of you. I'm going to put it there. Because I'm tired of seeing this bullshit. Because what did I say a while ago? What did I say back in 2024? I said this about 3 months ago. If that's the type of motherfucker you are, I don't even want you following us. I don't. Because that tells me you don't support the real. You support this whole fake media cycle bullshit that is going on in professional wrestling. That's what that tells me. And stop trying to get little tidbits of fucking clout. Stop. These people don't like you. They don't care about you. They don't give a fuck. You know what they do with your engagement? Wipe their ass with the money that they made off of you commenting on their shit, you dumb nuts. Wake the fuck up. And I'm giving y'all this heat on 2 hours sleep. Y'all can only imagine how hard I'd be going if I slept a full night. Y'all got to stop, bro. That shit is ugly. That shit is diabolical work. See, Butler, you said it, yeah, clout chasing. All that damn clout chasing. Maybe I'll get a couple followers if I comment underneath this person's post. Stop. Stop. That makes you look like the grifters you complain about, dummy. Now, I believe individuality can be a gift and a curse. I do. I believe individuality can be a gift and a curse. The gift is you're you. Unapologetically, you're you. That's the gift. That's me. I'm me everywhere. Ask Werner, I'm me everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
Ask Werner if he's ever seen me code switch.
Never.
A lot of y'all motherfuckers get around some people for some clout, and y'all code switch faster than a bitch trying to pull a billionaire. Y'all see a post get 1,000 likes in under an hour, and y'all be under that motherfucker. Let me try to get some of these crumbs. Meanwhile, every bit of following you see on every Covalent TV page, I got that on. Boy, I did that by myself. Find any post where you see Covalent TV underneath it trying to get some clout. Find it. Find it. Bet you won't. I bet you any amount of money in my motherfucking bank account that you won't. And if you do see it, it's a wrestler I know personally. Uh-oh, plot twist. Plot twist. If you do see it, it's a wrestler I already know. But stop acting like fucking goofies. If you gonna act like a goofy, I don't want you watching our shit. If you gonna act like a groupie, I don't want you watching our shit. If you gonna act like a clout chaser, I don't want you watching our stuff. I don't. Go follow them. Because I'm going to say it to y'all like I would say it to a bitch. If I was out with a girl and I saw a girl staring at another dude, okay, go over there with him. You have a nice night, beloved. And after that, there is no discussion. But y'all got to stop. Boy, I'm so tired of seeing that bullshit. I'm so tired of seeing that bullshit. Grown ass 40-plus-year-olds being groupies to fucking Ebu. It's disgusting. Oh, that sounds like haterade and jealousy. Jealous of what? I'm jealous of some zesty fucking tether? What am I jealous of? If you compare my personal life and his personal life, I'm sure mine is 1,000 times better. That's not what it is. It's not personal. I promise to God it's not personal. But y'all didn't help these motherfuckers make a name off of being fake martyrs. That last tweet that motherfucker put out had so much gaslighting in it. I was like, oh God, dude, you're so fucking fake. You're so fake. I'm tired of these media outlets that don't want to hold Raw accountable for being what it was and asking, how did you like it? Rate the show and stay. Stop it. Stop. Because you probably get around Sean Ross Sapp and be like, oh, between me and you, I thought Raw was a 10 out of 10. Shut the fuck up. You moist ass tether. Shut the fuck up. Stop gaslighting the internet wrestling community for fucking engagement. You dork. You know why? Because you make it harder for podcasts like us. Notice I didn't say just us. You make it hard for podcasts like us. Because there may be another podcast out. Well, to be honest, nobody really brings to the table what we bring to the table right now. Right now, as of right now, nobody brings to the table what we bring to the table when it comes to this podcast and shit.
Mm-hmm.
In the pro wrestling community, absolutely not. Absolutely not. But there may be an aspiring show that is similar, that can't grow because you got goddamn gaslighting, passive-aggressive fucking fake martyrs soaking up all the engagement. That's a joke. Dick riding that damn fruit cup like it's going out of style. Fuck out of here. Oh, now he's being homophobic. No, the fuck I'm not. Look at him. Don't know. Look, I'm gonna keep it above. What straight man take a profile picture like that? Go look at his profile picture right now. Go look at his profile picture right now. What straight man you know take a profile picture that look like that? I'll wait. So are you saying there's something wrong if he is gay? No, I'm just saying that if he's not, that's a weird picture to have, bro. All right, now back on this Vince McMahon shit. Let's give this context so we don't get sued. Okay. So basically, guys, the SEC, the Securities and Exchange Commission, as you guys may know, here's essentially what happened, guys. Here's essentially what happened. So he basically agreed to a cease and desist from violating certain provisions, which basically means that he had to, the SEC essentially forced his hand to pay out, because if he didn't pay out, the findings of that case were going to be public. They were going to become public. So basically the shot clock ran out and Vince was like, all right, fine, here, I'll give this last little bit of hush money to make this go away. That's what that was. To put that in proper context. Now, are those records sealed? No. No. Are those records sealed? No. Because I have a feeling that those SEC, federal, those could be subpoenaed in the Janelle Grant case.
Yeah, they could.
They could. They could. Yeah, because that's federal public record. So, yeah, I suppose. I mean, unless Vince tries to have it sealed, which I don't think he would have enough time for that process to play out before Janelle Grant's attorneys would get a subpoena. But like, yeah,
I would think he would have done it right then and there.
yeah, but they could subpoena those records. I think the attorneys had already said for Janelle Grant that those records are going to be used.
Mm-hmm.
Those findings. Let me use the proper terms. Those findings are going to be used. But yeah, guys, don't get that twisted. Vince McMahon. I don't want to say he copped a plea because that makes it sound like he did something that absolved him. No. What Vince McMahon did was take the pussy way out. Vince McMahon took the pussy way out. He basically heard the footsteps coming down the hallway and just decided to go ahead and delete himself. He was just like, I don't want to get got by this monster, so I'm going to do the job myself. So yeah, he paid out just so people would shut up, which is what he's accustomed to doing. But the problem is, he still has that civil suit.
Mm-hmm.
That SEC thing was not to determine criminality. It was to determine if the findings were true that he paid out hush money and misappropriated funds. Which, if you read everything up on this, basically that's what happened. That's what happened. He misappropriated the funds and he had to pay it back. Which is, if you've ever been in the legal realm, that's essentially an admission of guilt. Anytime you see a multi-billionaire settle out of court, yeah, or settle within the parameters of the case, yeah. See, but here's a exception to that rule. Here's a flip side. Michael Jackson had to pay for his innocence. Michael Jackson was innocent. He had to pay for it. That shows you how. Okay, if you don't think everything is about race and oh my God, all lives matter, I don't see color, then you might want to cover your ears to what I'm about to say next. That shows you the difference between when a black man get caught up in some shit like this and a white man get caught up in some shit like this. Vince wiped his hands clean of this in what, under 2 years? On the SEC, at least with the SEC.
Mm-hmm.
How long did that Michael Jackson thing drag out? 5 years? 4 or 5 years?
Minimum.
So that shows you the difference of how a black man is treated in a court of law versus a wealthy black man is treated in the court of law versus a wealthy white man. That shit should be used in a damn case study. One person had to pay for their innocence. The other one had to pay to absolve their guilt. There's a fundamental difference there. But fuck Vince McMahon. That's how I want to close on that topic. Because we got a hefty topic we got to get into after this, guys. Warner, give your thoughts on this.
You know what? I don't think this went far enough. I think I feel like this was a real slap on the wrist. I mean, I understand paying back WWE, and that's the amount. But like, you could have made the fine a little bit more steep. It's not like Vince is hurting for money. I don't get that, and I hope that the Janelle Grant case can now move forward. We can get to trial, hopefully in the next 3 to 4 months, and move that forward. And hopefully, he can go where he's supposed to go.
And don't let them play musical chairs with that case.
Yeah,
please. Janelle Grant's attorneys, whatever your names are, don't let because that is Vince McMahon's legal ace in the hole.
Mm-hmm.
Let me play musical chairs with this and move this all around in a circle until you hopefully decide to settle out. No.
It's bad enough that it's already in Connecticut.
Yeah, that's worse enough in itself. Don't allow Vince McMahon to musical chairs you into settling. I get it. You attorneys are money-hungry motherfuckers. Y'all be willing to take whatever the payout is. Don't do it with this. You got one chance to nail a motherfucker to the cross who needs to be nailed to the... Well, no, that would make him a martyr, but he needs to be nailed in the middle of a road getting his motherfucking nuts ran over with a Jeep. Do it. Be the first to fucking do... Well, second, because MLW. But be the second to do it. I still can't believe MLW won.
Yeah.
MLW getting a victory against WWE is still insane to me.
Well, again, the case was in California. It wasn't in Connecticut.
A win is a win, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't do that. Janelle, don't let your attorneys talk you into settling, because that's what they're going to do, because they're about their bottom line. They're going to, like, if that offer keeps going up, they're going to be like, hey, Janelle, you want to settle? He's offering $200 million to settle. Don't settle. Don't. And if you do, it better be 99% of that man's net worth. If you do settle, it better be to bankrupt him. But I swear to God, if she settles out of court and that number comes out and it's like $50 million, I'm gonna be like, Jesus Christ.
Mm-hmm.
$1 billion, that's not enough. I think Vince McMahon probably, his net worth is probably like $3 billion, $4 billion. Now, I know the difference between liquid assets versus net worth. A lot of y'all probably don't. That's not me trying to insult y'all intelligence when I say that, but like, a lot of y'all probably don't. I think liquid asset wise, Vince McMahon is still a billionaire.
According to Forbes, he's at 3.
That's what I'm saying. Yep, see? So I think if you take away, if you exclude net worth and you go to just like liquid assets and gross and all that stuff, I still think he's worth about $1.2 billion. Just in liquid assets. Take him for that. If you're going to take him for anything, take him for that. Because if you don't, oh boy. The victory lap WWE is going to take. I wouldn't be shocked if Vince McMahon popped up right back up on TV that next damn week.
Yeah.
Me and Werner both said that.
Mm-hmm.
If they settle, we would not be surprised if Vince McMahon popped back up on WWE television. We wouldn't. Straight up. Said $3 billion is what she needs at 1.2. Yeah, I think his assets are probably worth 1.2. I do. I think he's still a billionaire regardless. Saying the drones will cheer him. You know they will. Oh, you know they will. No chance. No chance in hell.
Thank you, Vince. Thank you, Vince. Thank you, Vince.
Good Lord. All right, I'm going to read a few comments in, guys. We got to get into a topic that was very controversial this week, just on the basis of the amount of coping mechanisms we saw utilized.
Oh,
but Senor Nurse said, I think he's married unless she's his... Be for real. Be for real. Be for real. Yeah, okay. Jesus Christ. If it's one thing I know about a motherfucker that gives a zesty vibe off and they with a woman, they're probably bisexual. They probably dabble with men on the side. I love when people will be like, oh, well, he can't be that because he's married. Was he married to her? I can't remember. But if I'm not mistaken, Freddie Mercury was married to a woman. In his early music career, if I'm not mistaken, Freddie Mercury was married to a woman. I know bare minimum that was his girl. When people say that type of shit, I just like, what? Like, and that changes what? What does that change? Do people do people not get married for optics? Are we just gonna pretend like that's not a thing? And he's a tether. So I don't know if you notice in your nerd, when you're a tether, when you like from the African diaspora, that stuff is looked down upon heavy. Heavy. So it might be an arranged marriage for all you know. No, you can't be openly that in the African diaspora. No. They not going for that bullshit. Hell no. Unless you want your parents to disown you. Just keeping it a buck, bro. Daniel D'Amico said he had a question, but he ain't asked it. See, I don't like that. I've never liked that. It's not a pet peeve, but I've never liked when people do that. We're men. You don't have to be like, question. Just ask the question.
Yeah.
Like, if we see it, we'll read it. If we don't, sorry, we got other comments to read. Yeah. He was married. Okay, so he was married. Okay, right. That's what I thought.
Apparently, it was common law marriage.
Yeah, right. Sure. Freddie Mercury was fucking. All you got to do is watch Bohemian Rhapsody. Freddie Mercury was sticking his dick in anything that had a hole.
Mm-hmm.
Simple as that.
Just like LeBron at a Diddy party. Anyways.
That was a terrible joke, Werner. That was a terrible joke. Do better, bro. Yeah. That was a terrible joke. God damn. All right, let's move it to the next topic. That fucked my whole vibe up. Let's just move it to the next topic. All right, guys. So Netflix. WWE. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't say it properly. WWE.
Mm-hmm.
God damn it. There was a number that we begged them to release if they wanted to quiet all of the noise. Y'all know what that number is. We spoke about it in depth. We said if they wanted to quiet a lot of noise, they would drop the numbers and shut everybody up. And what is one thing that we told everybody watching our streams about that Samba TV report? We said that we feel like that number is probably not that far off from the actual number in the U.S. That's what we told y'all. Okay? Now, we said if we were wrong, we would come on the stream and say we were wrong. Now, I don't know what people in this chat room consider far off, but Werner, if you have $800,000,
yep,
are you that far from 1.2 million?
No.
Okay. All right, so let's say you make that 1.2 million.
Mm-hmm.
If somebody's like, oh, but you don't got 2 million, is that far off from 2 million?
Nah, not really.
When you think far off, let's say you got 1.2 million. What's the number you think when you think far off from 1.2 million? Just off the top of your head.
3.5.
Right. You think at least double. Right.
Yeah.
Okay, guys. Let's play this game. We will admit we were wrong on thinking that it wouldn't be that far off. But let me tell you something. While it wasn't what we thought it would be, guess what? That shit was just 3 blocks away. Like, if I could use an analogy, it was like 2-3 blocks away. It was like your auntie that lived close by and you go walk to her house because she always cooking dinner. Maybe that might be a black community thing. Y'all, maybe that went over a lot of people's heads. Let me not say that. But like, dude, it was like 2 blocks away.
Mm-hmm.
We thought it was going to be a couple houses down. It was like 2 blocks away. And not city blocks either.
No.
I'm talking about suburban cul-de-sac blocks, like half blocks. Warner, give the people the number in the United States of America, and then we'll talk the global number in a second. We're going to do a whole breakdown and analysis of this.
They did 2.6 milli.
Let's address the U.S. number first, Warner.
Mm-hmm.
How much is the subscriber base in the United States of America again? Let's pull that number right back up.
66.7 as of Q4 of 2024.
Cool. Let's boogie. Let's do it like this. Okay, Warner, you're running Netflix. We gonna do a little bit of pause. Role playing.
Mm-hmm.
You're running Netflix.
Mm-hmm.
You're the head honcho. You're sitting in the office overlooking the canyon. Unfortunately, those canyons are burning right now. Prayers to LA.
Yeah, prayers to LA.
If you go to the Netflix offices and you look towards the hills, that's what's burning right now. Like, funny enough, I wasn't even trying to be like an asshole, dead ass. But yeah, you overlooking the hills. You got the office. You're the man. You're the man in charge.
Mm-hmm.
And you're looking at your subscriber base in the United States of America. And you're looking at the balance sheets of all the things that you just invested in, or at least your underlings invested in with your fuck you money. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And you're going down the sheet and you see, Squid Game, resounding success. That's what's up. Cool.
Mm-hmm.
That hit it out the park in the U.S.
Yep.
And it hit it out the park globally. Shouts out to Squid Game. We doing good numbers with that. Oh, this Netflix original movie? Okay, that checked out really good.
Mm-hmm.
That's dope. And then let's just say you're just going down the list and your finger is going and you're looking for one investment. You're like, where's this? Where's Raw? And your finger is going down this page and you just going on the viewership scale. And you just looking. And you see something that you just invested $5 billion in only did 2.6 million, which my math could be wrong on this, guys. I'm sorry. But if I'm not mistaken, it's between 2 to 4% of your United States subscriber base.
Yep.
I think it's closer to 2.
I think it's like 1.7, which is close.
That's
to
what I'm
2.
saying. I'm thinking it's closer to 2. What is your immediate reaction?
I'm not happy. I'm calling WWE and being like, what the fuck? You promised me the world, and I'm only getting 1.7 repeating.
You promised me the world, and I'm getting a goddamn pumpkin seed. So, Warren, I'm going to take the chair over real quick. I'm going to take the chair over. I'm going to be the Netflix head. You know what I'm doing? I'm picking up my phone. And I'm calling WWE. So we both would make a phone call.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm picking up the phone. I'm calling WWE. And I'm like, get me on the phone with Nick Khan, Triple Nose. But, for the sake of this, I'm not even going to use the names we use for them on the show. Get me on the phone with Nick Khan, Paul Levesque, Lee Fitting, and everybody responsible for the creative behind this show and the rollout of this show. Get me on the phone with them right now. Conference call. Conference, Zoom, call, whatever. I don't give a damn.
Yeah.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
And as soon as they pick up, you want to know the first thing I'm going to say? I'm going to talk to them like a pimp would talk to a hoe. I'm like, how you going to make this up to me?
Yeah.
How you going to make this up to me? I just sunk $5 billion into this. And you only toe tapping 2% of our subscriber base? No. Next show, I want to see missiles. I want to see bitches flashing titties. You got to know. Next show, you better do something.
Fans chanting swear words is not enough.
You want this shit to be, boy, that shit better look like Sabado Gigante. So, boy, I better see a midget cartwheeling out of a magic hat. Something. You better do something to get my motherfucking money up. Pronto. Well, we have sponsored. What did I just say? Is that sponsor paying you more than us? Is that sponsor paying you more than us?
No.
Then I think it would be in your best interest to play ball. That's how that conversation would go.
Mm-hmm.
That's how that conversation would go. Oh, well, that's blackmail. That's extortion. No, it's not. You think Netflix ain't got a say in how that product is presented? For $5 billion.
$5 billion. I'd be shocked if they didn't.
Bruh. You think for $5 billion they just got no say? None. If you think they don't, you're dumb. People say, oh, you shouldn't use that language. That's not nice. I said what I said. You're dumb. If you think that that's not the case, you're a fucking idiot. And whoever is ninja watching this right now or watching this on playback, getting mad because I'm saying this, go ahead and do your usual little thumbs down on the video like the little pussy bitch you are. But that still don't change my point. Because it's a point that's rooted in logic and fucking fact. But unfortunately, Netflix's underlings and executives seem like a fucking band of merry dorks. So I don't think that phone call is ever going to take place.
No.
You know what Netflix is doing right now because it's year one? Yeah, guys, keep doing what you're doing. Yeah, we're so excited about this. And then year two, it's going to be, okay, guys, our boss is yelling at us.
I would think 6 months.
Is this,
I would think it would be a 6-month honeymoon.
Is this going to get better, guys? Okay, guys. We're getting berated in company meetings now. Can you guys turn this around? No.
But we still have our transfer portal. It's working out great.
No, let's stay on task. Let's stay on task. Warren, I'm trying to be precise. I'm trying to slice tonight. I'm trying to fuck the jokes. I'm not trying to
be jokeful.
Dude,
like that's gonna what.
No, none of this Triple H accent. None of that shit. None of that. I don't want none of that tonight. I'm trying to cut like a motherfucking knife tonight. Because this is shit these motherfuckers need to hear. This is shit that these motherfucking drones need to hear. Because I'm so sick of y'all hopping on social media trying to swing y'all little motherfucking dinglings around in everybody's goddamn face about this fucking failing ass company. And I mean failing in more than one way. They fail you as a fan and as a supporter. They fail your pockets. They fail creatively. They fail in every aspect that they possibly can. And you motherfuckers still support this dumbass shit.
Hmm.
So no, fuck the funny shit tonight. We own y'all. Because I think that's where our message gets lost, Warner. I'm going to say it. I'm going to put it out there now. If y'all don't want to see this show become more serious, okay, cool. Get the word out there and have 100 people sitting in this room at any given time on YouTube. Then in which case we'll make it more fun again. But until then, we need to be more serious and more cutting about this shit. Because you got these motherfuckers coming under people's posts talking about they families and shit just because they called this out for being a bad rating. Dead ass. I saw a motherfucker threaten to dock somebody over them saying that this was a failure. These motherfucking WWE drones need to be stopped. And ain't nobody else trying to do this shit. So no, we got to cut the funny shit. I'm tired of it. This is a fucking horrible company, and I'm saying it on stream. So if you want to loop it and slow-mo it and put it in a clip or say, oh, we're biased based off of this, then in which case you got to hear my explanation and make sure you put the clip in context. I wish WWE would die. You know why? I wish WWE would die so everything else could grow. WWE is a cancer on the wrestling business right now. WWE's fan base is a cancer on the wrestling business right now. WWE's culture and thought process is a cancer on professional wrestling right now. It's a cancer on young wrestlers because they believe that they should do nothing else but WWE. So make sure you put that shit in context, bitch. Don't just clip me saying, I hope WWE will die. Make sure you put that shit in context, homie. I mean that shit. Yeah, and I stand on it. Fuck are you talking about? I stand on it too. Sick of this damn company. And I'm sick of motherfuckers not taking us seriously because we come on here and we joke and all that shit, man. Fuck all that. This is the show y'all gonna get until this message get out there. Now stop fucking playing with us. Hit our goddamn like button. Make sure you running these comments up. Make sure you sharing the stream and donating support to a real fucking show. Give your take on this, Werner. And then we're going to talk about the global. Give your take on the U.S. and then we'll talk about the global.
Well, I was actually just going to bring up the global, so the U.S. and the global. So if they're saying in total 4.9 with the U.S. is 2.6, then globally they only did 2.3. If we're separating them, which that's even worse.
Real quick, shouts out to Michael Latina for coming through on the Cash App.
Bang, bang.
Appreciate
bang,
it.
This both of these numbers are bad. Period. I don't know. I know there's going to be a honeymoon period, but I got to believe it's going to be shorter than what it is. And I just found a list of countries it's not in. And a lot of them are big countries, which I know we'll get into.
I can't wait to get to the global. But one last thing on the U.S. number. I'm going to say it. It's going to piss you off. Ninja Watcher or Drone is going to dislike this video. It's going to piss you off. I don't give a shit. That number is a failure.
Mm-hmm.
Failure motherfucking E. Deal with it. You could go into all the echo chambers, go to all the little compromised media websites that say it was a success to try to make it palatable for you, but motherfucker, that shit was a failure. And no, I'm not being hyperbolic. Again, Werner, say how big their subscriber base is in the U.S. again.
66.7 million.
And Werner, we were generous. I almost forgot about this. Werner, we were generous.
Yeah.
We said 10.
Right.
We said they would get 10.
Mm-hmm. And that's just in the U.S. We didn't think about globally.
Holy shit. Yeah, they're Michael Latino, that's an excellent point. They're losing their jizz over a show that did 2.6 mil. Didn't the debut of Fox on SmackDown on Fox do like 2.5?
Let me look that up.
And we know what happened with that. We know how that relationship ended. Fox got left holding the damn bag. And Netflix has way more invested in WWE than fucking Fox did. Y'all not finna play with me, bro. Oh, the replay viewers is that plays a big part. I'm sure that was bigger. Me and Werner broke that down like a fraction off camera. We had spoke about this. Here's why that is such a shitty fucking argument. Let me explain why that's such a shitty fucking argument. Werner, when something is hot and can't miss, what do you typically try to watch?
The thing that's hot and can't miss.
When it's what?
When it's hot.
No, when it's live.
When it's live, right.
When it premieres.
Mm-hmm.
Guys,
you're there a few minutes early so you don't miss.
Yes, when Walking Dead was hot, you were there 5 minutes before it came on.
Mm-hmm. You watched The Talking Dead afterwards.
So that debunks that argument in itself. See, WWE drone logic is finally doing something that I always knew it would do. It's collapsing on itself. Like, that doesn't make sense. Oh, I'm sure that number's bigger on playbacks. That doesn't make sense. Y'all say the product is so fucking hot. Why wouldn't those people watch it live? Yeah. That doesn't make sense. Oh, and I know what they're going to say. Oh, well, people have lives. Not everybody can watch live. No. Hell no. No. Werner, unless you work night shift, most people are off work when Raw comes on, correct?
Correct.
You can't sell that shit to me. Whatever drone is ninja watching this, you cannot sell that bullshit to me. And do your little do your little goddamn ancient Chinese secret ass motherfucking tactic of bringing up, oh, well, what about AEW ranking in attendance? We ain't say AEW goddamn once.
Plus, this is a WWE stream.
We literally have not said AEW one time. Fool. No, Clark Khan, don't give them an out. Don't give them an out. Don't start bringing up AEW. Don't start bringing up AEW. No, that's going to give them an out. Oh, their comment section was biased toward AEW. That's what it, no. Comment on what we're talking about. Because no, when you say that, that's giving them an out. Because they're going to look at the live chat replay and be like, oh, this is clearly an AEW funded show.
Mm-hmm.
No, don't give them an out.
I have the rating.
Let's fucking do it.
3.9 million viewers for the premiere of SmackDown on Fox.
So, bro, I feel like I'm finna have a fucking aneurysm.
Which I believe had the same amount of cameos from the same wrestlers.
Dog. I'm about to ask a serious question. I swear to God, Werner, if you laugh, I'm cutting your fucking feed. This is a dead serious fucking question. Like, is consuming WWE like sex for these people?
It's starting to feel that way.
Like, are they pussy whipped? Like, Werner, you pulled up that statistic in under like 2 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, Werner, you might be wondering why I'm reacting like this. Werner, in my own mind, I thought, because I would have brought this up on our phone conversation yesterday if I knew. In my mind, I thought that debut on Fox did a 2.5. Like this whole time, that was what was in my head.
No, 3.9.
No.
Yeah.
No. Live?
Yeah.
Like that's the rating.
That's the rating.
Oh, God.
Interestingly enough.
Oh, God.
Interestingly enough, Raw did the same rating as they did this past Monday.
Werner. You mean to tell me, this is going to transition us into the global perfectly. You mean to tell me the combined viewership between the U.S. and globally is not too far off from the goddamn SmackDown on Fox debut?
Yeah.
Now that's 2 houses down. What's that number again?
3.9.
What was the combined viewership between the U.S. and global for Netflix?
4.9. So just 1 million less.
Oh, I'm sorry. 3 houses down. That's down the damn block.
Mm-hmm.
Werner, I'm out the gate because I'm just like, that's what y'all are touting? That's what y'all running up scoreboard on? Really? Werner, you giving that rating put so much into perspective.
Mm-hmm.
I've never said this because, again, I didn't want to come off as being hyperbolic. I've never said this on the show. Werner, if that is not the sign of a dying company, I don't know what is.
Yeah. But let me point this out again. Raw, that same week, 5 years ago, 6 years ago, whatever it is, did the same rating as they just did on Monday in the U.S.
bro, what? Like, dude, I'm like, I'm actually, Werner, I'm actually convinced to be a WWE fan is to be in a cult.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that stand up for WWE thing isn't like a meme to me anymore.
No.
It's not a meme. The only thing saving WWE from death is Saudi and Netflix.
Mm-hmm.
And I think WWE knows that, which is why the Royal Rumble is going to be there in 2026.
Yep.
I think WWE knows that too. Warren, if that's not a dime, what? How, bro? Oh my God! How do they? Oh Jesus! How do they perceive a dying company? Oh, I know how. Now this is going to be the first mention. This is going to be the first mention. I know how what they think a dying company is. Everybody say it with me. AEW. Oh my God. Dude, oh God. In their minds, that's what they think a dying company is.
Mm-hmm.
A 5-year-old company that just got a fucking $500 million deal. Over $500 million deal. That's what a dying company is to them. So if that's what they think a dying company is, they probably think WWE is goddamn Odin. That's a comic reference for y'all that ain't keeping up. They probably think WWE is fucking Odin. They think WWE is a Sky Father. Bro, Warner, you said they did a 2.6 for Raw last week this time last year.
Yeah. No, not this time last year. That 5 years ago when Friday Night SmackDown premiered.
Yeah.
On Fox.
Yeah.
USA on Monday Night Raw on USA Network did a 2.6.
Warren, off the top of your head, what do you think is more accessible in the United States?
Fox.
Okay. When it comes to streaming platforms, what do you think is the most accessible in the United States?
YouTube.
And right underneath it is what?
Ooh.
Don't make it difficult. It's Netflix. Literally, it's Netflix. Almost everybody has Netflix, bro.
That's true.
Thank you, Mo. You keeping up. I don't know why you was playing dumb either, because I'm like, bro, Netflix and chill has literally been a phrase for like the last 10 fucking years. But
I really haven't had Netflix in 10 years, so that's why I say that.
Everybody has fucking, damn near everybody. My mom had Netflix. Like, bro, everybody has Netflix, dude. Everybody. So, on the streaming equivalent platform of everybody having it, and the TV platform of everybody having it, you're telling me that the TV version did better than the streaming platform version?
Yes.
Now, I'm asking you this question, and Werner, you better be on the fucking ball with this question. How many people you think watch TV compared to fucking Netflix these days?
Ooh, I think Netflix beats out regular TV.
By a substantial fucking margin.
Yeah.
And that's just me taking a guess. When the last time you'd walked to somebody's house and they just watching regular network TV? Right. Now it's clicking, ain't it? So by that estimate, WWE should have done way better than what they did.
Yeah.
Just by that metric alone. Motherfuckers ain't, oh, let me go in the house and cut on Fox. When the last time you heard somebody say that? 2002? Oh, American Idol's on. Let me cut on Fox.
I mean, unless it's football.
Werner, stop bringing up fucking outliers, dude. You kill me with that shit. Stop bringing up outliers. Everybody watches football. We know this. Dude. God damn. God damn. Werner, trying to get into the poisoned mind of a WWE fan is just like, I feel like I've lost a chunk of my life force for the rest of the night because of this shit. Because I'm trying to go into their brains and understand where the obsession comes from. Like, I'm trying to understand the psyche of a drone to where they're like, I must defend this even though it is clearly a cold, dying product that is only hanging on by a Saudi thread. You know what? I'll go this far. Fuck it. Let's play this game. I think even if they got the Netflix deal but didn't have Saudi, I think WWE would be on the brink of bankruptcy right now.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
Because we know how like WWE likes to produce shows. They would have burned through that $5 billion. They would have burned through it.
Yeah.
Paying for all them damn LED screens, all them Rock appearances, Undertaker appearances.
Hypothetically, if Kenny came up on contract,
bro,
you know they'd pay for him.
So I think even if they just had the Netflix deal alone, WWE would be in trouble right now. They'd be in deep shit right now. Because I don't know if y'all know how much money WWE fucking blows through, but me and Werner would sit in on those investor calls and hear how much they spend in a quarter. Do y'all know how much they spend on production alone?
It's ridiculous. It really is.
Bro, it is ridiculous.
You could cut that shit in half and still deliver a high quality show.
They overdo it.
Yeah.
Why do you think they went so minimalistic with like the last few WrestleMania sets, except for the one in Los Angeles? Why do you think they went so minimalistic on the last few sets? The one in Dallas, it was just a big Dallas Cowboy star. The one in New York that got rained out, it was just a big TV screen.
Yep.
Y'all got to pay attention, bro. Y'all got to pay attention, bro. All right. Let's talk about the global. Because, Werner, there were some, you don't got to go through everyone because I know that's what you like to do. You don't got to go through everyone. But talk about just a few of the major countries that are not included in the global number. Because WWE done already buttered their bread in those countries, and them countries is like, we ain't paying extra.
China, France, Germany, India, but India's moving in March. Switzerland, Italy, Japan.
You said Italy twice.
Italy. The Philippines, South Africa, and South Korea. That's just a few. Belgium's in there and Austria's in there as well.
All places where WWE has already established like their broadcasting deals. And I'm pretty sure a lot of those countries are like, we ain't finna pay even more just to get it on Netflix in our country. Fuck you. We done already spent this bread to get it on our TV stations. Now, Werner, give the global number that WWE Raw pulled in.
They did a 4.9 apparently. Because I'm still trying to figure this out. Is it 4.9 or is it 2.3 plus the 2.6 in the US?
Yeah, we got to figure that out. But the reason why I wanted to bring up the global is because Something that WWE always touts. No free promo, Miguel. Something WWE always touts. Our global reach. We're so big over here. We're so big over there. We're so big everywhere. We're a global empire. Buyer. Right? Right?
Right.
Okay. Then why the fuck was that number anything less than 15 million? Because I feel like they should have at least did 10 in the US.
Right.
And if they're just this global empire on professional wrestling, why was that not at least 15 million? And somebody might say, oh, well, listen to all those countries that were excluded that Werner just named. Werner, named the countries that were included in that number.
The UK, which has 14 million subscribers. Australia has 6.5. Mexico has 10 million.
Keep going.
Brazil, 15.3.
Would you look at that? Warning. So with all those, you just named like what, 4 or 5?
Yeah.
They couldn't pull a quarter of any of those.
Canada too at 6.7.
Werner, they couldn't yank a quarter from each one of those markets.
No.
Hotter than it's ever been, right?
Right.
Industry standard, right?
Right.
Better than everything else out there, right?
Right.
Global empire. There's your global empire. They couldn't pull a quarter out of all of them markets Werner just named, and he just named a few. Now, let's put this into a conclusion. We at an hour 12. We're going to fly through SmackDown, though. We at hour 12. We're going to fly through SmackDown. Let's wrap this one in a bow. Here's the crazy part, guys. It's only going down from here.
Mm-hmm.
That's the part that I want everybody to think about. I hope that y'all listen to every facts, data, and statistic that we just dropped on you just now. And I hope that y'all monitor this closely based on the information we have given you. Because it's only going downhill from here. That was WWE's moment to set the tone for not only sports entertainment, but for professional wrestling. They had an opportunity to shift the landscape. And they did what, Werner?
Shit the bed.
You can't make this shit up.
No.
They had a golden opportunity, and they went to they had the golden ticket and went to the wrong damn chocolate factory. Hey, Werner, who do they have to blame?
Themselves.
Who does Netflix have to blame?
WWE.
There you go. Netflix, you got sold a bill of goods. You got, as we say in the streets, you got finessed.
Mm-hmm.
Point blank, period. You paid for cold product. And not only did you pay for cold product, you paid a premium for cold product. You want me to tell you what this is like? I'm going to give a fun analogy. I'm going to lighten it back. I'm going to have a little fun. I don't know if anybody else has ever done this in life. Or maybe it's like a Chicago thing because it's hard to distinguish because our gas stations are different here. I know in California, it's a super easy mistake to make. Anybody ever pulled their car up to the gas station and they start typing the stuff into the little pump and, you know, you put your car in the thing and all that? And then you realize, shit, I'm at a diesel pump. Like, we've all done it. We've all done it. We've all done it. We've literally all done it. If you want to act all high and mighty and say, oh, I've never done that, how do you do that? Then don't be a fucking asshole. We've all done it. Like, you look down at that pump and you see that green and you like, shit, fuck. Now you got to go in the gas station and tell them to reverse the charge and put it on the right pump, and it's a mess. We've all done it. You was rushing somewhere, wasn't paying attention. Yeah. California is super easy to do. I told you, I do a lot of business out there. It's super easy to do in California. Because the way their pumps look, you can't tell. Like, you got to look at the little sticker on the pump. It's like a little ass sticker on the pump. And you got to look at that motherfucker like, wait a minute. If that's an easy mistake. Well, no, I wouldn't say Jersey, but New York, that's another place where it's an easy mistake to make. Yeah, Robert said, yep, especially with the ones that have both of them. Right. Right. And by the time you realize that, you just like, fuck. Now, you don't put it in your car. But you realize it as you pick the pump up and you see the color and you like, shit. Damn it. But no. Werner, I want you to wrap this lovely lesson, because that's what I want to consider this. This was a lesson. I think we did some good teaching just with this topic. So I want you to wrap this lesson in a bow with what you think your final thoughts are on how Netflix and WWE should proceed.
I honestly, I don't think this will happen, but Netflix should be giving WWE a super short leash. Like, I don't,
Elaborate.
like, honestly, by the end of the year, if these numbers aren't up within the next 6 months, we're going to have to reevaluate. We're not waiting 5 years. We're not doing this. It's put up or shut up time.
Okay, but Warren, I'm going to challenge you on this. What does that look like? What does a short leash look like?
I don't know if they can. Oh, probably
you can't be on a podcast and be matter of fact. It just don't work.
No. I don't think they can do this per their contract, but go week to week. If you perform and you get a high number and you get a number that we expect you to get, you get another week.
Oh, no, I'm sorry. I think you misunderstood my question. What does that look like from a product standpoint?
Oh, from a product standpoint. Oh, I pushing the envelope. Getting more, I don't want to say risque or anything, but getting urgent with your product, showing your fan base that you can have a sense of urgency with your product and how you book. And for the love of God, book something different than the Bloodline and the fucking Judgment Day.
Challenge impossible.
I know that's impossible. Everything I'm saying is impossible.
Oh, I'm so sorry, Robert. Hold on, my fault. Robert came through with 10 smackaroos on the Streamlabs. Like, sorry about that. I forgot the alert box was off. Yeah, I just played your alert. Sorry about that, Robert. My bad, bro. I feel like a dickhead. Sorry.
I just, again, the sense of urgency, booking a major storyline that isn't related to what Vince has done. I don't see this. I don't see that happening. And then even tonight, all you heard about was social media numbers. If social media numbers are so great to you, put Raw on X or Twitter, whatever you want to call it. You can put the Twitter belt on Raw finally.
Lord.
Because I know you're dying to. You could have the women's Twitter belt and the men's Twitter belt. And you know what, Daryl? I bet you they'll even have tag Twitter belts.
Normally I'd be laughing, but dude, I'm
not trying to be funny.
I feel you. But I'm literally trying to rack my brain on how these motherfuckers think.
Aaron said Netflix era equals upgraded PG era. What's been upgraded? What has been upgraded? You got the same shit you got the week before. The only difference is you got more Triple H.
Hey, I ain't gonna hold you, Aaron. If Warner jumped down on a comment, that's how you know that shit was crazy. Upgraded. Upgraded? In what way?
Nothing has been upgraded.
All that shit you saw on the debut, that ain't gonna be there next week. Talk about the 4K.
Ooh.
Aaron, hey, hold on. I'm gonna spare him. Aaron, I hope that ain't all it takes to impress you, bro. Okay, there you go. Okay, he said it, but still shitty problem. Okay, I was about to say, bro, please don't tell me that was enough to sell you, bro. I'm like, everything is at fucking 4K these days, dude. That was not gonna be a flex, bro. That was not gonna be a fucking flex, bro.
You know what? Here's this. How about this? WrestleMania 41 is WrestleMania 4 all over again.
Ooh. Uh-oh.
Where you have a 20-man battle royal.
Yeah.
For a tournament. The Royal Rumble winner gets a bye.
Yeah.
You start the show with a 20-man battle royal or SmackDown, whichever. I could care less. They get another bye, and you have a tournament that night. Or both nights, since now WrestleMania has to be 2 nights. You can have a 2-night tournament.
Warner, you forgot?
Huh?
Just WrestleMania, Warner, you forgot?
WrestleMania 4.
SummerSlam is about to be motherfucking.
Well, I'm just saying for right now. Fix things for right now.
Everything finna be 2 nights.
For sense of urgency, SummerSlam is not for another 8-9 months, okay? We're talking about Q1.
Go for it.
Q1. So, single elimination tournament. Royal Rumble winner gets the 1 seed. A 20-man battle royal, the Andre Battle Royal winner.
Yeah, make that.
That's on SmackDown. Number 1 gets the 2 seed. Everyone else gets slotted in. All new feuds, all new new champion, new feuds across the board. Bloodline dead, Judgment Day dead. We can finally see if Dominic can actually be a competent anything without anybody, and move from there.
Warner, you just said a word that is like son to a vampire to the WWE.
No, I understand.
You said new. That is like son. That is like the son to a fucking vampire, bro.
I know. God forbid if Triple H, Paul Levesque, does anything new.
Homie, they are allergic to new. They are.
I know, an EpiPen won't fix them.
No, they are. WWE is allergic to new. New would kill them. Like in their minds, new would kill them.
Mm-hmm. You know what? Make it a double tournament. Have the women's titles too. Let's just make it a 2-night a G1 on steroids for 2 nights with the men's and women's titles.
Wouldn't it be nice? But no. Oh, wait, Miguel said.
I'm so excited.
Calm down. WWE made it up Twitter championships and nobody watched Speed on Twitter. No. Yeah, it said level impossible. Hold on. Let me see what we got. Hold on. I'm going to read a couple more because, guys, we got to get into SmackDown. Sorry about that. Said, according to WWE, this is their best era, but they can't put big numbers outside the USA. No, but they tout themselves as a global empire.
Yes, because, those social media numbers, those 200 million social media numbers.
Catherine, that's bold. Said 6 months, the number should be doubled or tripled if I am Netflix. Unfortunately, I try not to seem like Captain fucking know-it-all, but I be trying to tell Werner in a way like, as much as he would want it to be 6 months, that's not how it works in the entertainment industry.
No, I'm if it doesn't happen in 3.
No, dude. They gonna have their pom-poms for year 1. The pom-poms might come down to the waist at year 2. Year 3 of this deal is where shit is gonna get real. That's where Netflix is gonna be like, uh-oh. That's when you're gonna start hearing some reports. late year 2, early year 3, that's when you gonna start hearing reports.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we could be wrong. And the reason why I say we could be wrong is because this could fall off a cliff way more than we're thinking it will.
Yep.
Like the US number next week could be like 1.1 on Netflix for all we know.
Which, I mean, let's be honest, that would not surprise us.
Honestly, that's what I think it's probably going to be.
Yeah.
Said I learned a lot. Thank you guys. No, man, we dedicated an hour 25 to just education. We dedicated an hour 25 to just education. What other show does this? Why do you think I always beat my chest to go like gang, comment gang, share gang, and donation gang? That shit is important because nobody is doing what we do. I'm gonna just flat out say nobody can do what we do.
Mm-hmm.
They don't have the chops. And also they don't have the fucking balls.
Mm-hmm.
But they really don't got the chops. Have y'all heard some of these motherfuckers talk?
Well, I think the Bloodline's just doing awesome.
Yeah, dude, they sound like fifth graders. I think
we're still in the second inning of this story. It is so amazing. And can you believe the Judgment Day is just a ripoff of the Bloodline?
Well, I think that the Bloodline story is going to go in this direction because Paul Heyman winked when The Rock put the Ula Fala around Roman's neck.
And he's going to turn on Roman because he pointed at Roman with his thumb.
Just inconsequential drone babble. If we did a show like that, Jesus Christ, I'd take myself out the picture. Fuck. Clark Khan, we not promoing these motherfuckers, bro.
No.
Next time, I'm going to have to time you out. Straight up. We're not doing no free promo for nobody. Don't drop they motherfucking names here. We ain't saying no names. The one name I did use tonight was within context of something. It ain't had shit to do with us just bringing them up. Don't bring motherfuckers up in here. Again, unless they paying us and they helping get this show's viewership up or they donating, I don't, no. What part of that do people not get? No free promo. Y'all do not go on these people's shows and do that shit. Y'all don't. All right, y'all. Like gang, comment gang, share gang, donation gang. Make it happen. Hit the Cash App. We at 10 on the Cash App with Michael Latinas John. Let's go ahead and get 10 more. Let's get 10 more. Let's go ahead and make that 10 more. And then, you know what? When you're done making it 10 more, make it 10 more on top of that. Let's get to 30.
Mm-hmm.
I can't do it with these people, man. All right, let's keep it going, dude. Let's keep it going. All right, guys, it's time to get into the show that smacks us down. It's time to get into 3-hour fucking Smackdown. Werner, this show felt like it was 7 fucking hours, dude.
It was terrible.
This show felt like it was 7 fucking hours. And I'm not embellishing. I'm being truthful. This show dragged. Oh my God. I rarely give pregame thoughts on weekly shows, but Jesus, tap dancing Christ. And me and Werner always have this moment within the show where we'll text each other and like, well, Werner will do it. I don't do it as much anymore, but he'll be like, damn, dude, I just looked up and we still got an hour left.
Yeah.
That happened to me tonight, but I was so depressed by the thought that I couldn't even pick up the phone to text Werner. Dead ass. Dead ass. I wanted to, but I was like, I don't even think I got the mental capacity to do it right now. And you know what I'll be doing? I will find anything to do but to lay my primary focus on the show during these WWE weekly shows. Somebody might say, oh, then how do you give an accurate review like that? It's called multitasking.
Yeah.
It's called having an operational brain that could focus on more than one thing.
Right.
I could watch a whole rerun of a TV show and have SmackDown on the other little monitor and can tell you everything that happened on SmackDown. I still have my notes. I still have my mental notes.
Mm-hmm.
And WWE referees are still dressed like fucking Shake Shack employees.
Stupid, stupid, stupid.
Look, it's a new era. The refs have fucking Shake Shack shirts.
They're slimming.
Go to hell. I gotta take a second. I'm sorry. The realization of us having to get into this show just kind of hit me. It just hit me. Like, it hit me. Sorry.
I'll make this point since you need a second.
Yeah.
I think we have 6 months free of Corey Graves. I could be wrong, but he wasn't on Raw and he wasn't on SmackDown tonight. Now I could see him showing up for pay-per-views, but that's it. He's not going to be on weekly television.
Corey Graves had like this commentary gimmick that worked for like 2 years. Because you hadn't heard anything like it on WWE commentary since like Jerry the King Lawler. Like, I'm talking about the Jerry the King, like prime Jerry the King Lawler, not PG era Jerry the King Lawler. You hadn't really heard like a wisecracking, quick snapping kind of like commentator in a long time. So it was fresh for like 2 years. But then you realize the talent level to carry that a decade plus like Jerry the King Lawler did wasn't there.
Right.
That was Corey Graves' downfall. Now, because WWE prides themselves on being mediocre, they kept him. Any other company would have been like, like, for example, Kevin Kelly is still pissed off at AEW and Tony Khan to this day because Tony Khan was like, dude, you're trash.
Mm-hmm. I believe he's still suing him, too.
Yeah, I think Corey Graves would have been out the door at AEW if he worked there. He's a one-trick pony on commentary. He is. And you want to know his one trick is? Wisecracks. Mm-hmm. And his wisecracks aren't even that good. Oh, I'll give him a second. I'll give him a second trick. Sarcasm. And again, not even that good. He'll have an occasional line that you chuckle at. Credit where credit is due. He'll have an occasional line that you kind of go, that was good. But Corey Graves is a below average commentator at best.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm being generous. And he's probably lasted 5 or 6 years longer than he probably should have. And white folks love screaming DEI at black people, even though we benefit the least from it, and it actually benefits white women more than it benefits fucking black people. Look it up. Even though white folks love screaming DEI at black folks, right? Corey Graves is probably one of the biggest fucking DEI hires I've ever seen in my life. Because he has no fucking talent to his name. But some way, somehow, he still has a job.
Mm-hmm.
And what race is Corey Graves?
White.
Ain't that something? Okay. No, sorry. Just thought I'd put that out there. Okay. Catherine, that's a good logical comment. I like that comment. Catherine said Michael Cho probably don't want to train any other commentators.
Yeah.
Yeah, look at the revolving door commentators that have been there.
Mm-hmm.
Hell, I would even say revolving door ring announcers too, wouldn't you?
Yeah. I mean, how many times has Lillian been back in the last 10 years?
I got this on good information. I hope this person didn't send me off, because if I'm wrong on this, I'm gonna be pissed. I trust this person though, but I think I have it on good information that Samantha Irvin hated Michael Cho's ass.
That doesn't surprise me.
Like, they did not get along. Because I don't know if y'all know this, Michael Cho is in charge of like the ring announcers, commentary, like that's he oversees all of that shit. But I got it on good information that yeah, Samantha Irvin and Michael Cho did not get along at all. And that was one of the main reasons behind her leaving. She just got sick of his shit. And obviously, when it's somebody like Michael Cho, guess whose word with the office goes a little bit further when a change needs to be made.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to give y'all a little hint. Remember? Chelsea Green to Chelsea Green. Remember? That's why I say, I think I got it on good information. Because everybody was saying, oh, that was a Triple H call. No. That was Chode. That was Chode. Chode didn't like that she was getting over with that. So he started bitching to the office. And next thing you know, she's saying Chelsea Green's name normal. And here's how, and you want another hint that I got this on good information? What do they do with Chelsea Green's intro now? They got it on her theme song. Who do you think that's a shot at?
Samantha.
The defense rests, Your Honor. The defense rests, Your Honor. Yeah, Cho doesn't like being outshined. He worked too hard, kissed too many asses, sucked too many dicks, being mediocre to get that far to have a ring announcer overshadow him. And Samantha was in between a rock and a hard place because she wanted to be a manager. And Triple Nose didn't want that for her. And then you got Michael Chode hating on her. So she was trapped in between a rock and a hard place. Well, in this case, a rock and a hard nose. Yeah.
Makes you wonder if other people had a problem with Michael Chode, like Charlie and Kayla.
All right, Robert, I'm going to need you to keep up, bro. I literally said that when she first went away, what did they do with the intro of her theme song? They used the intro. They used the Chelsea Green in her theme song. And then they switched it to having Chelsea say it. And then they switched it again. I forget who they had say it that third time. But yeah. She was getting too over. She was getting way too over, and they didn't like that shit. So, there you have it. God damn it. My camera's tweaking. Shit. Okay. Lord, I hate when they do this. It just does it randomly sometimes. Okay. All right, guys. I'm going to fly through this. Where we at on time? Hour 38. Yeah, let's do this fast. Okay. Werner's favorite moment of the night, the usual montage of talent arriving at the arena.
So late, so unprofessional.
And so lame. It's so lame. Okay. All right. Paul Heyman is in the ring and on the mic. Reigning defending undisputed tribal chief. Oh. Come
it's
out
like
here.
He wants to jizz himself every time he says this
Come
shit.
out here, Cody. Oh my God. Cody comes. Roman's going to be in the Rumble. You had Chody come out there to tell him Roman's going to be in the Rumble.
Stupid.
Warner, get that intelligence insult to counter ready. 1. Triple nose. Why not wait until the end of the month when Roman's coming back and do a big go home segment where something happens with Cody and Kevin Owens, and then the bloodline gets involved. And Roman comes out there to save Chody and the babyface, whoever helps fight. Then Roman gets in the ring, and the babyfaces are standing tall, and Cody thinks everything is kosher. And Roman grabs a mic, and he turns to Cody. He says, I'm fighting with you side by side right now. But to be honest, Cody, I'm coming for your spot. I'm declaring for the Royal Rumble. Mic drop.
Yeah, that makes sense. But when does WWE do anything that makes sense?
Warner, do you know how easy that is?
It's super easy.
Now you have an angle going into the show.
How much? Here's the thing.
Jesus.
How much you want to bet they still do that? But it's Michael Cole on commentary going, "Oh my God, they're gonna fight. Roman Reigns is gonna be in the Rumble tomorrow night, and then they're gonna and we're gonna see if he's the number one contender, and they'll have to fight each other at WrestleMania. Oh my God!"
Warren, this shit is exhausting.
That's what WWE does. It exhausts us.
It's so bad that it's exhausting. Okay. All right, Cody goes to attack Kevin Owens. Fucking Paul Heyman turns around to see the fucking 2% more fiber bloodline. Jimmy Uso makes the stave with the steel chair. Heyman gets away, but Tonga and Fatu get the better of Jimmy and put the boots to him, horse collaring him with his own chair. Referees try to break it up. Jacob takes one out with a super kick, calls the rest of them to keep their distance. Didn't he hit Kenny Dykstra with that motherfucking super kick?
Yes, he did.
Yeah, then Chody is back, but he sends Tama packing, squaring off with Jacob Fatu. Nobody wants to see that. Right hands, ducks a lariat, clotheslines Fatu to the floor. Way to make Jacob Fatu look like a fucking boogeyman dancing dork.
That shit needs to stop.
What am like? Y'all hit, dude. Okay. If y'all want to hear me stop saying this, then in which case WWE needs to get better. How about that? If y'all want to hear me stop saying what I'm finna say next, hold WWE accountable, and I will stop saying this. How is it this bad? Like, to call this elementary booking is an insult to elementary level things. Because dead ass, I feel like a fucking fourth grader could write this show. It's remedial. It's trivial. It's nonsensical. It's illogical. It's all of the fucking above. It's repetitive as God knows what.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, and then the fucking SmackDown is just a bloodline flying on a trapeze show. Every single goddamn week. What he is, a boogeyman dancing dork. That's how WWE's booking him. I'm not saying that about him as a talent because we know what he's capable of. But that's how WWE is booking him. He can only pop up behind people and dance like the boogeyman and attack them and hit a goddamn prettiest moonsault ever.
And scream, "I love you, Solo."
Warner, we actually thought Jacob Fatu was one of those prospects that it was going to be impossible for WWE to fuck up.
Yeah.
Me and Warner said it. We said there's no way they could fuck Jacob Fatu up.
Yet here we are.
Lord.
Jacob's not going to get it out of there, Mo. He's brainwashed. That whole family is brainwashed.
Piss. Dude, this shit is terrible. It's terrible. Not objectively terrible. It's just terrible. Lord. Bath commercial, Jacob Fatu is screaming at security, telling them there's no way they're getting rid of him. Word, I'm about to flip my fucking desk.
Fatu fought back.
I got it.
Okay.
Fuck. And they said, oh, if Jacob Fatu just didn't look like a big ass dork in the previous segment, let's have him get the most fucking Looney Tunes gag possible and have LA Knight push him and lock him out of the fucking arena. Man, do the Chelsea Green and Mia Yim match, bro. I need a second, bro.
Chelsea Green took on Mia Yim. Long story short, Michin went to the apron and kicked Piper Niven in the face. Michin went to the top and hit a crossbody, but Green rolled through and held Michin by the tights to get the win. So Chelsea Green retained in a boring, slow, uncompetitive match that was god-awful. Just utterly like I could have swore both of them were counting in their heads. It was slow as molasses, and this was the kickoff for the so-called wrestling in your show. It was terrible, fucking terrible. After the match, Mia Yim tried to attack Green, but Piper interfered and hit a senton on Mia Yim, allowing Green to get away. Up next, we got footage from last week's tag match. Motor City Machine Guns were shown complaining to Nick Aldis earlier in the day. Pretty Zesty and A-Town dumbasses and Los Garza were in the shot as well. Nick Aldis told everyone to go to sleep or shut up. I don't know, either one. Both of them are boring as hell, because that's what Nick Aldis is, boring as fuck. Pretty Zesty and Los Garza will face each other, while Motor City Super Soakers will take A-Town Down Under later on in the night, with the winners facing off against each other for a shot at the tag team titles. Up next, we got Los Garzas taking on Pretty Zesty. This fucking match. Another match that was slow, prodding, waste of time. Again, counting in their heads. I hate when they just stand around waiting for a top move to happen. It's stupid. So stupid.
Hold on.
I don't want to hear about revolutionary tag team bullshit.
Werner, I just heard what you just said. Bro. Say the last thing you just said one more time.
I am sick and tired of people just standing around waiting for a top move to happen.
But meanwhile, elsewhere in AEW, for the whole first 3.5 years of its existence, that was one of the biggest criticisms. I don't like how they just stand there and wait for high spots. Now WWE has been doing it for the whole past year, and guess what? Nobody got a fucking word to say. Y'all motherfuckers don't know how to keep the same energy, bro. Jesus. Oh, God. Bro, y'all need to scream from the mountaintops that this shit needs to be better.
Yeah. All right, getting back to this match. Prince reasserted himself, planted Angel while the referee was distracted. With the ref still distracted, Santos Escobar crotched Prince. From there, Los Garza hit their finisher on Prince for the win.
And I wanted to address something in the Chelsea Gray Mia Yim match. It was boring as watching fucking paint dry.
It was so fucking slow.
Dude, if we started doing a record counter of Triple H when it comes to follow-ups. This motherfucker would be 0 for 900.
Yeah.
He can't follow up on anything. He can't even follow up on a goddamn doctor's appointment. Like, bro, he's terrible at what he does. Chelsea Green does not benefit from going against the person she just defeated to win it. And you know what? Guess what? By the way, guys, the buck stops here with this Chelsea Green shit. Let me tell you why. Because Triple H doesn't know how to book new major feuds.
No.
So if you're hoping Chelsea Green is about to get something she can sink her teeth into, you need to knock all the teeth out your damn skull right now.
Mm-hmm.
Because you ain't finna bite down on nothing, and neither is Chelsea Green. And I love Chelsea, I do. But after this Mia Yim thing, I'm like, oh boy, this is about to go up shit's creek without a damn paddle. Because what now? Okay, she beat Mia Yim twice. What now? And then you couldn't even have her win clean?
No.
It couldn't even be a definitive win. It had to be one of like the most flukiest win possible.
I gotta believe this is gonna go all the way to Saturday night's main event.
Not get some drone. That's a part of her character. That's what makes her character her character. Shut your punk ass up.
Is her moving as slow as molasses part of her character too?
Dude, watching how neutered she is in the ring compared to Impact is ridiculous. It's like watching Chelsea Green on half speed.
Mm-hmm.
Mia Yim too.
Mm-hmm.
And Jordan Grace, you wanna twerk for that company so hard. Do you not know this is finna be you, beloved? And again, you know I love you, but do you not know this is finna be you?
I'm gonna change the world.
No, the fuck you not. If China couldn't do it, what the fuck make you think you will?
Right.
If China couldn't overcome motherfucking nepotism beneficiary number one in Triple H and Stephanie McMahon. If the biggest women's star in the company at that time couldn't overcome, goddamn, like I said, nepotism beneficiary number one in Stephanie McMahon, Jordan Grace, what chance in the world do you think you stand?
Especially after you get off your cycle.
Because now the system has been more refined. Since China got ousted in WWE, that system and that culture is way more refined. They know how to hold people down and make them regret it. So, okay. All right, Jordan. Okay. Bro, I'm sorry. Dude, if this was early Covalent TV, I probably would have ended this show, y'all. I'm going to keep it a buck. But we ain't going to do y'all like that. Where did you stop off at, bro?
I finished the match with Garza and Pretty Zesty. You can get the LA Knight match.
Word. We got Los Angeles Knight going against Shinsuke Nakamura. Was it like dork hour or something, bro?
That's what it felt like.
Like, and the reason why I say this is because, is it me or did fucking Shinsuke Nakamura look like a fucking geek in this match?
Mm-hmm. He looked like he was wearing stilts under his pants.
No, I'm not talking about the aesthetic. He barely got, well, that too though. But like, I'm not talking about the aesthetic. He barely got any offense in this match.
Right.
Like, even down to the inevitable fucking Dairy Queen, because the bloodline would come out there and dude. You mean to tell me Warner, get your intelligence insult counter ready. You mean to tell me I gotta calm down again? You mean to tell me it took a match, a segment, and another match, and 99% of another match for Jacob Fatu to find his way back in the building?
Mm-hmm.
Warner, put the intelligence insult to counter to 2. I'm trying not to flip my fucking desk right now. Warner, it took damn near 3 matches in a segment for Jacob Fatu to find his way back in the building.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta calm down, bro. I gotta calm down. I thought I was ready to keep reading. I can't, bro. I can't.
All right, so
real quick. Like, I try not to knock people for what they enjoy. I do. But you gotta be a fucking idiot to enjoy this.
Mm-hmm.
And again, if you want me to stop saying it every week, hold WWE accountable for their product. And even after then, I'm still not going to stop saying it, because then at that point, it has to become better. Then once it gets better, maybe I'll consider stop saying it. But until then, you have to be an idiot to enjoy this show. Like an actual imbecile. It took him damn near 3 matches in a segment to find his way back into the arena. A grown-ass adult. You know what? I'll do the honors. I'll finish out this match. It would end in a Dairy Queen after they finally found their way back in the building. Post-match, the beatdown continues. Simone drop sets up repeated corner hip attacks. Those look like shit. That's the worst ones I've ever seen him do. Then Chody and Jimmy Uso make the save, and Boring Aldis is about to eject the bloodline. But Chody says they're all here and he wants a tag match tonight, and Nick gives the nod. If y'all just saw emptiness in my eyes, that's real. It's real. It's real. I can't find an emotion for this show, dude.
I don't think there is an emotion for this show.
That's what I'm saying. It's not an emotion for this show. Because I would have to be a fucking idiot to come on this show and be like, yo, this segment was so great. I saw the first comment, Steve Butler. I told you, we don't work like that. We not dancing monkeys. You don't put the button you want us to hit like on a show and then we just do it just because you said so. That's not how this show works. You know that. That's the last time I'm going to say it. God damn. Like, if you haven't noticed by now, everything we do on this show is pretty organic. If we just did things because motherfuckers told us to, this would be a whole different show. Said, sorry, I'm drunk. Okay, well, shit. You're cut off, motherfucker.
Mm-hmm.
We get a recap of Tiffany Stratton cashing in Money in the Bank and we go to break. Back for commercial, we get another recap of Tiffany Stratton winning the title, but this time with fan reactions.
Ooh.
Intelligence insult to count up to 3. I hate that Motor City Machine Guns theme song with a passion. As soon as I hear "Raise Your Fist," I'm like, oh God, dude. It sounds like a song for a live action Nickelodeon show that just didn't make the cut.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you'll never be able to unhear that. Now that I've said it, you'll never be able to unhear that. Like, think about
Welcome to Raise Your Fist. Ha ha.
Yeah, instead of like, yeah, it got passed over for guts instead. Don't do that damn song, Werner. Please don't. Not right now. Not in the mood. Please. Okay. But, dude, that's what it sounds like. Raise your fist. Like, the only good part about it is the timed pyro. Outside of that, it doesn't scream Motor City Machine Guns, and it's not better than their TNA theme song. It's not. Even, dude, speaking of TNA, real quick, random. Speaking of TNA, what happened to that? Huh, TNA? I'm not looking at WWE. No, TNA, I'm looking at you. What happened? Y'all did all that twerking, all that caping. What happened? And no, Alexander Hammerstone and Joe Hendry popping up in the Rumble is not renewing that. No. Because I could hear some TNA officials saying that. Oh, well, Hammerstone was in the Rumble. Because I got a feeling that's probably what's going to happen. It's going to probably be Hammerstone and Joe Hendry. No, TNA, what happened? Because now you don't see them doing the little talent exchange. You don't even see it anymore. What happened? Talk to me, TNA. Motor City Machine Guns win by pinfall with a skull and bones on Austin Theory. I saw the drones on Twitter saying this was a great match. Oh, yeah, Hammerstone is injured. I'm sorry. They were saying this is a great match. Werner gave a description of the match earlier. I had heard it as I was walking back in. He gave a description saying that it was slow. You could see the mental clock. This whole match was like that, and it wasn't because of the Motor City Machine Guns.
No.
I can't believe I'm saying this. This is kind of sad. The Motor City Machine Guns had to slow down for two wrestlers that are drastically younger than them. But then again, I don't feel bad for them because you went to WWE. What did you expect?
Yeah, they signed on the dotted line. They asked for this.
They had to slow down for a team that's younger than them. You could tell the WWE style makes them uncomfortable. Because it'll be a spot where you could tell Chris Sabin wants to pick. Because Chris Sabin is like a fucking speeding bullet in the ring. You could tell his moments where Chris Sabin wants to hit the ropes really hard and he's like, wait. And his moments where you can see Alex Shelley wants to get into like chain wrestling and he's like, wait. But y'all signed on the dotted line and now y'all are the Motor City Super Soakers with ugly merch.
Mm-hmm.
What were you finna say, Werner? My bad, bro.
You know, not only, I wish Triple H or Paul Levesque would notice that two legendary wrestlers had to slow down for two wrestlers that should not be anywhere near WWE.
Ooh.
Tell me when I'm telling lies. Because let's be honest, Theory's been a failed experiment, and Austin Waller, again, is Aussie Miz.
Oh,
who's going to get everything handed to him, just like the Miz.
Yo,
with an Australian flair.
Grayson Waller is such a fucking mark for himself, dude.
Yeah,
he's such a dude. You could tell he just cares about going viral. Like he doesn't like his heart ain't even in this shit.
He's a female.
Yeah,
he's an Instagram female thought.
You know what came off as like super haterish and a lot of people overlooked it and they were like, oh, it was funny. When he like imitated the Macaulay Culkin little pop thing, like when he did that, I was like, oh, you're such a dork.
Mm-hmm.
Were you butthurt about that? Were you butthurt because you can't get a reaction like that? I just thought that was like, I don't know. Something about that didn't sit right with my spirit. Because from what I know, Macaulay Culkin, because I know people that have actually worked with him and his brother. From what I know, Macaulay Culkin is a great guy. Like, people don't really shit on Macaulay Culkin. He's a really great guy, and he's overcame a lot of shit.
Mm-hmm.
Like, he's a white boy that's actually been through shit. Not a white boy to pretend like he been through shit, but like, motherfucker, you got a trust fund. Like, shut up. No, Macaulay Culkin has actually been through shit. You can look it up. He even tells stories about how he blew through that Home Alone money real quick when he was out here in these streets living crazy. He said he was blowing through money like it was going out of style. So he was getting them checks, but he was fucking them off. But now he got his life together. He got a beautiful family. He got Brenda Song. That alone is a win.
Yeah.
Her fine ass. That's one of the baddest fucking Asian women I've ever seen in my life, bro. Oh my God, Brenda Song is so sexy to me. I'd have had a crush on her since Sweet Life of Zack and Cody, goddammit. That is a badass Asian chick, boy. But, Pete, I'm going to teach you something, Grayson Wall. I'm going to put some game on you, motherfucker. You should be old enough to understand this, though. Because ain't he like 35? But dude, I'm gonna drop some game on you real quick. While Werner's looking that up, I'm gonna drop some game. With a person that has been through a lot, you never know what can hurt them or trigger them. When I was studying psychology, I learned this. You have to be very careful with people who have past mental traumas, past anything. Like, you have to be very careful with them. Not sensitive, but like you have to make sure that like you're being very privy to their emotional well-being. So if Macaulay Culkin saw that, hey, because he's so successful, he might laugh. But who knows? He might laugh in front of his wife and his kid, but then he might go and, go in the bathroom or go to a bedroom in his house, and that might hurt his feelings. Bro. Because he worked so hard to have that smile on his face, dude. Do you get what I mean by that?
Mm-hmm.
He worked real hard to get that smile on his face, bro. That smile that you made fun of, he worked real hard to get that smile, bro. So I'd be real careful with what I make fun of. That's just, you're a cornball. Let me just say that too, by the way. And
he'll be 35 at the end of March.
Okay, there you go. I will tell you to your face you a cornball, bro. I'm gonna be in Indianapolis, dog. I will tell you to your face you a fucking cornball. Straight like that. And you a mark for yourself, which is one of the worst things you could be in the wrestling business.
Mm-hmm.
And which is also why your ass ain't went nowhere. But you gonna fuck around and be your own worst enemy. Cut that shit out. Straight up. No, Brenda don't age. She's so fine. She only got thicker. That's what I like. She didn't just got, oh my God. Dude, last picture I saw of her, I said, Jesus. You want to talk about a gorgeous woman? He lied. What the fuck? Something must have happened. I'll check on that when we get off the stream. But no. Fuck Grayson Waller. Cornball. All right. But post-match, we see Old Iwa watching on a monitor. Optics. Werner. Yes or no? Is Johnny Gargano too small to be throwing tantrums even in kayfabe?
Yes.
Bruh, they had this motherfucker throw a tantrum. Bro, your limb's too little. Like, he threw like an invisible punch at the TV, and I was like, oh my God. Does Triple H not know how this looks? Now I said, nah, he probably don't, because they had colors on their jackets, and he doesn't. So yeah, he probably didn't notice it, but yeah, I just optics are everything, especially in a business like professional wrestling. Then Apollo Milk Dud rolls up and tells Pretty Zesty they're going to get everything they deserve. Oh, I skipped the whole segment. I don't give a fuck. Yeah, Pretty Zesty, it rolled up and blah, 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 blah. Who cares? Candace LeBourne rolls up on Nia Jax to chat. She says she just saw Tiffany Stratton, and Nia says she's going to go congratulate her herself, and we go to break. Beth commercial, Tiffany Stratton makes her entrance. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and let you take this one, bro. Go ahead.
Long story short, this was too long, too stupid. And
you didn't have the right people, and you didn't have the right people to carry it.
Right. It was just a clusterfuck.
Yeah.
Long story short, Naomi came out, Bayley came out, and all this showed up to make it a fatal 4-way for a number 1 contenders match for the WWE Women's Title match. Up next, we have Bayley taking on Naomi, and Bianca Belair for the number 1 contendership. Oh,
Warner, I was gonna say take your exhale. You took your exhale before I was gonna tell you to take it, bro.
Belair lifted Bayley for a KOD, but LeRae broke it up by pulling on Belair's braid. Belair then accidentally hit Naomi with the braid. Jax and Belair took each other over to the commentary table. Inside the ring, Bayley hit the rose plant on Naomi, and that was good enough for the win.
Don't move on. Just give me 1 second.
I'm convinced that WWE just only wants to do clusterfucks. Like, that's all they ever wanted. Everything has to be a clusterfuck. If we can get 20 people out in the ring to do a clusterfuck, we'll do it. If we can get 4 people out there in a clusterfuck, we'll do it. Everything has to be a clusterfuck with them. You know, every time I watch another promotion and I'm like, oh man, this is going to suck because it's a 4-way. And why I do that is because I'm so conditioned to WWE sucking the life out of everything. And it's fucking annoying as hell.
Bro.
And this is the prime example why. This match right here is a prime example why I shit on triple threats, 4-ways, 5, whatever. It's just ridiculous.
And then to switch the lane on this one. To switch the lane. WWE. No, Paul Levesque. Let's just again. I'm gonna point out the creative savior. This motherfucker has more rehash than a TV Land motherfucking TV slate. Dude, why are we running Bayley in the title picture back? Why are we running this back? Are you that creatively inept? Are you that creatively bankrupt? Dude, the crowd has already unanimously rejected her as a champion.
Mm-hmm.
Why are we running this back? And congratulations on making Bianca look like a fucking dork in this match. Why are we running this back? Does anybody have the answer to that question? Why is Bayley in the main event picture? Why? The crowd has already told you that they don't want her there. Do you not remember that boring ass title reign she had after 40?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Triple Nose, bro, you gotta let go of that black and gold era, dude. You gotta let it go, bro.
For the love of God.
You have 3 of the worst horsewomen left on your roster, bro. You know that, right? No, Leroy, I'm actually to the contrary of what you're saying. You said Triple H wants Tiffany beating Bayley because she's a horsewoman. No, I actually think that this is a triple nose scratching his own itch type of situation. He wants to prove that his version of NXT Black and Gold was a success. He's trying to do, let me put it this way. He's trying to get game tape for when all these new recruits come in and he could show them, look at this person. They were a success and they came from NXT in the Performance Center just like you. Even though Bayley actually had a pretty dope indie career before she came to WWE.
Mm-hmm.
This is game tape for ID recruits. Leroy, you looking at this on a surface level. I'm not trying to be an asshole when I'm finna say what I say next, but you got to stay with me, bro. Leroy, stay with me. This is why we do the show, and this is why you watch us. Because that was what you just said, that I ain't gonna lie, it was a good take, but it was surface level. No, this is game tape. This is gonna be Triple H and Shawn Michaels' way of saying, look, see, our system works. Bayley was just in a championship match with another person that came from the developmental too.
Mm-hmm.
This could be you someday, ID recruit.
Mm-hmm.
This could be you someday, NIL recruit. That's all this is. It's an ego stroke. You would think a company that's the industry standard wouldn't need to do fucking ego strokes at this stage. You would think the company would just, speak for itself. Appreciate you, Leroy, but I just wanted to unpack what you said. Miguel said the SmackDown women's division has revolved around the same women for the last few months. Dude, you mean last couple years? Because when Charlotte comes back, it's going to get worse.
Yeah.
And by the way, I noticed this. It seemed like whenever we check a person on our streams or we rebuttal or we challenge something they say, it's like y'all just stop commenting after that. Like, have y'all never not been challenged in y'all lives? On any opinion y'all have ever had? Like, you see me challenge Werner all the time, and occasionally Werner challenge something I say. Like, do we just stop the show? Oh, Werner challenged me, show over.
Yeah.
Like, you're going to be challenged on what you say in this life. It's okay. That don't mean we're mad at you. That don't mean we're mad at you. It's just, you gonna get told off if you're not following the rules or if you say something that we feel like we need to debate or challenge. Because I've noticed that. I've noticed that. Like, man, goddamn. And we all grown here. It shouldn't be a motherfucking person in this room that should be tone policing. It's not what you say, it's how you say it. If you a grown ass motherfucker and you in here talking about something, it ain't what you say, it's how you say it. You know what? Yeah, leave. Leave, goddammit. Because, Lord, you a whole bitch. Yeah, Xavier, you said some stupid ass shit. Talk about some maybe Charlotte. What did you say? What did you say? I was like, motherfucker, what? Because you knew that shit was stupid.
Mm-hmm.
I bet after you hit send, you was like, He was like, damn, I shouldn't have pressed. Yeah, you knew that one was going to get destroyed. I don't know what the hell you was thinking. Oh, Seymour, we've said that 1,000,000 times. What you just said, we've said that 1,000,000 times. Bayley only still has profile because of her simps. Yeah, and if
Same with Liv and Dakota.
Yeah, and if she didn't have that ass, nobody would care about her.
Yeah.
I agree. It's an unpopular opinion, but it's the truth.
Put her in another promotion. See how well she does.
Dude, if you tossed Bayley out into the pro wrestling wilderness, she would get devoured by lions immediately.
Mm-hmm.
She would get in the ring. I'm a play fair. She would get in the ring with Willow and look like shit.
Mm-hmm.
And Willow can make anybody look good. She just has that innate ability of making anybody look good. She could go against Willow and people would be like, damn, I ain't never seen Willow have a match that bad.
Mm-hmm.
That's how exposed I think she would be, because the game has changed a lot since she was on the Indies, bro. So, yeah. Yeah, she'd definitely get exposed. Straight up. No, you don't want to put her in the ring with Mercedes outside of WWE. Even though I think Mercedes would probably politic for it, you don't want to see that.
No, that would not end well.
If you're a fan of Bayley, you wouldn't want to see that. She would look so bad it wouldn't even, like, dude, she would look bad. I don't think she'd be able to keep up. The Mercedes,
I bet her clock would come out too.
Yeah, the Mercedes we've seen outside of WWE, I don't think Bayley would be able to keep up. I think she'd be in the ring. Hey, friend, can you slow down a little?
Yeah. Like, nope.
No, Bayley will fuck around and get gas first 2 minutes in the.
Mm-hmm.
She'd fuck around and get gas the first 2 minutes of the damn match.
It'll be like CM Punk versus Seth Rollins.
Bro. Dave Meltzer gave that shit 4.25 stars.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Am I right on that, guys? I could have sworn I saw he gave that shit 4.25 stars. Did I post it on the page? Hold on. That shit behooved me so much that I was like,
God, is he terrified of those drones?
I was like, did he get some sleep? I was like, did Dave Meltzer go to get some sleep last night? Yo, yeah, but Werner, that's actually what it is. He's dude, the drones have him shook.
Yeah.
But yeah, but gave Mercedes versus Mina 3.75 stars.
Yeah, that was wrong.
I was like, bruh, if you don't stop.
Gotcha, bitch.
Yeah, Leroy Green is gone, children.
Mm-hmm.
Like, damn. Damn. Did we come off that harsh? God, if y'all think we bad, Bruce Blitz would have sent you into a tailspin.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. Just off a little challenge. That's it? Okay. All right. Okay. All right. We're going to have to start talking to y'all like the children. Though, it's not that you're wrong. It's just that you're wrong.
And it's okay that you're wrong.
Lord, like, we ain't even say nothing that crazy. Shit. We ain't be like, you stupid motherfucker. Why would you? There you go. He's back. Okay. I'm like, shit, bro. What the fuck? Said Bayley is overrated. That's an insult to overrated. That's an insult to overrated. She shouldn't even be rated. She had one good match, and ironically enough, with Mercedes, she had one good fucking match in her entire. Okay, Warren, I'm about to really piss some drones off. I'm about to piss the ninja watching drones off. In her entire career, she has had one good match. And it was against a person that ain't even in the company anymore.
Oh.
Okay. All right, Bayley stands. Whatever you feel. Okay. All right. Keep going, Warner. My fault. You was reading last.
All righty. Up next, we got Cody and Jimmy backstage. And Cody said he knew Roman would want his title back, so it's all good. Cody walked away. Oh, God.
Yeah, you gonna take some of this heat from the sun real quick. I'm done, bro.
And then little Bow Wow shows up, acting like a 13-year-old trying to be a 45-year-old to Jimmy Uso. and tried to threaten Jimmy. Who takes a threat from Bow Wow seriously?
I would have been like, motherfucker, I will take your sippy cup from you and beat you with it.
Right.
In real life.
Yeah.
Like, not kayfabe. In real life. Like, if he walked up to me like, hey, man, I don't like the way you talking, motherfucker. Let's fight. I'd be like, sir, you must be this tall to square up with me. This is a little motherfucker, guys. I saw him backstage at Wale Mania. He's like 2 inches taller than Kalani Jordan. He's like 2 inches taller than his girl. That's a little dude.
Yeah.
But go ahead, Warner. Keep going.
Jimmy talks about how Mello shoots nothing but bricks and then half yeeted. Oh, God.
Give me a fucking knife. Intelligence insult to counter, bro. Pull it out. What was we at? 3?
Actually, no. I think we're at 4.
Yeah.
All right, 4. All right, up next. Oh, dear Lord. And the hits just keep on coming. Next, we got Bailey walking backstage.
Jesus.
And ran into creator wrestler Byron Sexton, who said Bailey's match against Stratton will take place next week. Oh my God. Bailey said she's grown up in the business, and she pointed out that Stratton has never beaten Bailey. Also set for next week are the Super Soakers taking on Los Garza.
I didn't see that. Really?
Yes.
Okay. When I feel like I'm in a fucking Twilight Zone. Okay, hold on. I'm actually scrolling up. Hold on. So they beat A-Town Down Under.
Yep.
And their prize is facing. Keep going, Martin. Keep going.
Okay.
Keep going. I'm not.
We also get a return graphic for Solos the Coleslaw for next week, because he's Roman Reigns. God. All right, up next, we got Jacob Fatu in the back yelling and screaming on his way to the ring, as he always does. The only thing he didn't do is scream how much he loves another man. Then now we have the match. We got Tama Tonga and Jacob Fatu taking on Cody Rhodes and Jimmy Uso.
Ooh.
Oso. Ooh. Yeah, his name is Oso now.
Ooh.
His name is Oso.
And I wonder if he listens to music.
I still haven't watched that, but I got to watch that back.
Jesus Christ.
All right, to make a long story short, Kevin Owens showed up, and Cody ran away and beat up Kevin Owens. And it was a 2-on-1. Jacob and Tama won with a moonsault. After the match was over, they still showed Kevin Cartman and Chody brawling all over the arena for no fucking reason. They traded punches and they fell on a table.
Warner, that was the best Paul Levesque had.
Yep.
That was your cliffhanger to watch next week.
Yep.
And that fall through the tables was executed so poorly. If you go back and look at the replay, Cody Rhodes' full body weight landed on Kevin Owens' fucking hip.
Yep.
That blonde NSYNC backup dancer looking motherfucking Kevin Cartman need to go. Negative goddamn 10. Negative 10. Negative 10. This shit will never get better. And you know why I say that? Because y'all don't hold it accountable. This will never get better. No moment.
Negative 10. Negative 10. Negative 10. Negative 10. And it won't get better because you guys refuse to boo, not pay for it, not turn your back to it, not anything. You guys keeping it alive. No moment.
Troy said Cody botched. Yeah, he landed. His full body weight came down on Kevin's hip.
Mm-hmm.
Lord. Hold on, said -10 moment Netflix. I hope you got an opt out on this deal. That's something
In
that
5 years.
Yeah, that's something that like they might need to exercise that. Mr. Ma'am said, oh, excuse me, -10, no moment of the night. Aaron said -10, it's only going to get worse from here. Robert said -10, nothing burger. Yes. Smothered in nothing sauce. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Moda said, 1 hour, 14 minutes, 29 seconds, a wrestling on SmackDown. Oh,
Really?
really? That's a shocker.
All right, I'm
Well, it's 3 hours now.
yeah.
That's still, so technically that's still less than half the show.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. But Miguel said they put Cody and Jimmy on the tag team only for Jimmy to take the L for no reason. Mo done said bring on Collision. Dude. No, I'm just going to go to clear the air. I'm going to go back to something I said at the beginning of the show. While individuality can be a gift and a curse, the gift is way better than the curse aspect of it. The curse is you might end up not having a big friend group. You might not even have any friends at all. You might not have a lot of people you can lean on. You might not have a lot of people that like you. You might not have I'm telling you, you might quote unquote rub people the wrong way. But the gift of individuality is this. If don't nobody else fuck with you, you fuck with you, and everything you do, you can take credit for.
Mm-hmm.
Because you did it on your own. I'm a firm believer in individuality to a degree. Everything should have structure. It's a lot of stuff that I want to say when I talk about individuality has a ceiling on it, but I ain't trying to get us knocked out the algorithm. But yeah, I encourage that if you haven't practiced individuality in your life, try it. You might like it. Again, you might not have a lot of friends. You might not have a lot of people that fuck with you. You might not have but guess what? You know who you're going to be the most happy with? The person who's staring back at you in that mirror every day. And that's better than having 8, 9 fake friends around you. And that's why I want to clear the arrow.
Oh boy. We harp on this a lot. Tony. I woke up early this morning and I turned on my local weather because I wanted to see what was going on today. And I saw 4 commercials. 4 commercials on my local news station for WWE. Nothing for AW. Tony, you really, really, really got to step up your marketing game.
Bro, he outright refuses.
It's ridiculous. Word of mouth can only get you so far.
No, for whatever reason or another, he just outright refuses. I couldn't tell anybody that's watching us right now why Tony Khan does that. He just refuses to market. Dude, even ECW marketed.
Yeah.
Broke ass ECW marketed.
Mm-hmm.
Like, ask anybody who lived in Philly when ECW was around. They said you see flyers all around the city for ECW. You heard commercials on the radio for ECW in Philly, on local radio. Tony Khan, think about all the money and assets and everything you have to hire the best marketing team possible. And you're just like, nope, it's all about the sickos and the graps and having fun. No, dude. As much as I hate to say this, bro, the sickos and the graps and all that shit ain't gonna keep your lights on, dog.
Oh.
It's not. Long term, it's not. Because TNA had that at one point. They had the sickos and the graps and the girls in the cages and the.
Mm-hmm.
Look at what TNA is now. Yeah, Tony, stay. Yeah, I agree, Werner. You gotta, dude. Just spend the money. Just spend the money, bro. Stop letting these people in your company tell you everything's fine and you don't need to do anything. Stop. All right, y'all. It's about that time for us to get the fuck up out of here. So therefore, going once, going twice, and so to the man with the braids in his hair. So, sign off yet again. It's the epitome of black excellence, the king of dimes, just your boy, Mr. Starks, and
The big and a football by the Messiah, semi-cute sixes, and the internal pessimist, Big Dub.
peace out, y'all.
See you Monday.